thing that you've seen with this group from the 6 games that you've been, running the show here, and what can you tell us about that?
More than anything, I just think they continue to find themselves. They're trusting each other. They're playing for each other at a high level. They're not really worried about their mistakes. I try to let them know that it's a game of mistakes, and whoever makes the least amount usually puts themselves in the best position to win. And they just keep on playing. Don't look at me, don't wave at me, just play the game, man. I trust you. You guys trust each other. When you have that, you give yourself a chance.
There's been some rumblings about the guys, saying that maybe things got stagnant for a while near the end of Mike's tenure. How have you changed that up, if at all?
I'm just trying to simplify what I see, especially when you're in this type of position. It's like I need things that make me comfortable enough to lead them, and then at the same time, I want them to have the confidence in what I'm saying. So just try to simplify what they do, and we've been tweaking, and we continue to tweak to more stylistically what my personality is, and that's really it. This is all about them and their talent. That's really when they make shots and we win. I look great, but when you don't, then I'll take those bullets, and that's all good. So it's about them. It's about them feeling good, playing good, and trusting each other.
Have you tried to connect differently with them, with the players?
No, I've always talked to them the same way I talk to them now. So when I was 3 seats over in the seat that I'm in, so nothing changes the way I communicate with them.
Certainly you guys believe in the work you put in and essentially benefit, but is there a hesitation or reluctance at all in believing that, hey, you turn this around, or things are, kind of on the up and up?
No, I'm smart enough to know that, you're going to have ups and downs. So, we're not focused on the outcome. We're focused on the process, and the byproduct is normally a good outcome. So if we go out and we play hard, if we go out and we compete at a high level, we go out and we share the basketball, we go out and we're touching people and we're physical, whatever happens at the end of the night at that, we're going to live with that and then continue to improve. So your question, I guess, is the finality of it, and I'm not really worried about that. It kind of takes care of itself.
So you're just trying to get them to play 48 minutes. That's your problem.
That's really it. I think that's since I was a little kid. That's when it was 12 minutes, and then it was 24 minutes, and then you get to college, and you got 2 halves, and then you get to the NBA, and that's what you want. You want a high level of consistency. You play so hard that you raise your hand and you have to come out. And that's what happened a couple of times. Leak, I think it was Keon was like, I need one. And I'm like, great. I love you for that, because that's really what it's about. You pour your soul and your heart out on the floor so much that you need somebody else to come hook you up. That's teammates, and that's what they've been doing.
So with Fox coming back, obviously Keegan's in the back of the fold too. How much thought have you given about the rotation, trying to get Devin time and Keon minutes? How are you going to go about that?
You just have, Fox is Fox, so he comes back and he's one of our main guys, so he's going to play. Everything after that is really about trying to keep our best players on the floor. Is it going to bite into people's minutes? Yeah, but there's another part of being a teammate is supporting, and if there was enough, I'd play all you guys, but there's not, and we have to find that fine rhythm, and it can be difficult at times, but I will say that the guys have supported each other. If you look at our bench and see the joy that they're feeling for their teammates, that's everything, because I'm not playing, but when we're in practice, we push each other. When we're shooting games, we push each other. And when we're in the game, we support each other.
Hey, Doug, the A's coming to town this next year. I know that game on the other day. Just as a person who's been here in this community, how cool is it to see professional baseball?
Yeah, the Mariners will come to town. I'm an M's fan. I love the A's, though, man. I do. They rock, so I give them their props, but I am an M's fan. So. I do have to say that.
What's been the biggest difference defensively? A lot of blitzing the ball. Obviously, Keon coming off of the game with 14 deflections.
Yeah.
A lot of activity. What's been the biggest difference?
I would say just aggressiveness. You know, my style in my mind is aggressive. I want to be aggressive. I want to touch people. I want to change sides of the floor, make them change sides of the floor. I want the ball zigzagged at times up the floor. And then on the back end, we want to sometimes choke off things. We want to make sure that the triangle is on the backside. And then when you get to that point, you guys, it's just flying around. And I think that when you put them in an aggressive mindset, they deliver. And that's really what I ask of them, is just to be more aggressive.
Thanks, everyone.